I couldn't imagine him and how full of joy and life he was not experiencing the world. So it was really important for us to like do anything that my other kids could do and let him be a part of it. My youngest son was born when we had just put Caden on hospice. And so it was a very challenging time because we were navigating a newborn, but then also facing the real possibility of losing our child. We didn't talk a lot through Caden's early life about anticipatory grief, but when you have a child with a life-altering disability, you lose more traditional milestones. So you go through your day-to-day with a layer of grief, but at the time, we didn't know that's what it was called.
The Trauma and Grief Network is a learning community of children's hospitals across the country that are using the same sort of common denominator, standardized assessment tools and interventions to be able to help kids who have trauma or have experienced bereavement. The one-size-fits-all grief treatments don't tend to work very well. The ones that we're using are really attuned to what are the grief reactions that child is having and how can we best support them.
When kids have post-traumatic stress, it's not a permanent diagnosis, right? We get to help kids heal. With grief, we carry that with us always, but in different forms. And so multidimensional grief therapy is designed to recognize when grief can become problematic and when kids can get stuck in it. And so the goal in therapy is to then help kids kind of take the grief that they're stuck in and turn it into good grief.
We're medically complex and we're having these normal medical problems. We are also experiencing this level of grief or these emotional concerns that we don't know where they're coming from. Being able to pivot there and go to the right place and get that right support, I think is going to be invaluable for families.
So we're fortunate to be able to train directly with the developer of the model and to have ongoing consultation calls from the Trauma and Grief Center in order to make sure that we're delivering this model in a way that stays true to how the model was designed, but also that we're delivering it in a way that can be flexible for every kid and family that we're working with.
Ask for the support, find the resource, and use it. I rely very heavily on Jenny Nyes. She's our PCH bereavement coordinator, and I will literally just send her a message or be like, okay, Connor's asking me this about death, and I don't know how to explain it to him. And so she'll reach out and give me different resources, books. We love books. We save a seat at every holiday dinner for Caden. We talk about him every day. The more that you normalize it in your home early and talk about it when you have a long-term prognosis, the easier it becomes.